Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and yes, another Newcastle Takeover video. Am I sick of making these? Yes I am, but listen, a lot of people obviously love hearing about the Takeover. A lot of people are anxious, you could see, always clicking on videos, seeing what people's news are, I guess, about this. So, again, for me, business, it's just not profitable, but, it's obviously a good chance for me to obviously give my opinions, I suppose, but yeah, if you guys are new to the channel though, make sure to get down there, subscribe please. I am 50 away from 7,000, so if you can hit that, that'll be class, so obviously cheers for that. But in terms of this video though, in terms of my thoughts, I could say really, I'm personally waiting to the end of the season before I start getting excited again. But listen, a lot of people are very anxious. I hear a lot of tweets, like a lot of people keep posting about it, saying like, oh no, I think Luke Edwards is wrong, I think this guy's wrong. But yeah, enough beating around the bush, let's get into it straight away. So Luke Edwards, of course, a journalist in Newcastle United, pretty much he was saying that Justin Barnes, of course, he sort of oversees takeovers for Newcastle. Really, he's like a guy who'll be ticking boxes off, looking obviously into stuff like that. But pretty much, Luke Edwards claims that he said that pretty much Newcastle won't be for sale this season, so they want to wait until the end of the season first, whether we get relegated, whether we stay up to obviously go back into takeover stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna give my opinions, Luke Edwards, but I'm not telling anyone right now. You can believe who you want. I'm not going to tell you who to believe and who not to believe, but my opinion to Luke Edwards is that I generally don't like him as a journalist towards Newcastle. I think his opinions are generally shocking at times. He's a guy who for the last 2 years has defended Steve Bruce. He said, listen, Newcastle have not been the bottom 3 until now, so we shouldn't have stacked Steve Bruce at any point. I massively disagree with that. Yes, we've been above the bottom 3 most of the time, but everybody knows that Steve Bruce has been shit at Newcastle, right? This man, he's had a better team with Benitez. He spent more money with Benitez. Yes, he got 13 for last season, but I'm going to be honest, last season, in my opinion, it would have been easier to get points. It would have been, obviously, we had a better team. We had, obviously, a lack of goals score-wise, but the team on paper is still a good team. But I don't get how he can defend Steve Bruce. The guy is useless. He's stealing a living. Honestly, yes, he might say, oh, he's a Newcastle fan. But listen, he couldn't give a shit, Steve Bruce. He's in it for the money. Let's be real. He is in it for the money. But the fact that Luke Edwards said that, the last 18 months Newcastle fans have been harsh and piss off. I mean, no having to. But in terms of Luke Edwards, though, the fact that people are threatening him, saying, listen, I want to kill you. Like, no. It's absolutely disgusting. Yes, I don't particularly like the guy, but listen, threatening him because he put a post up when Newcastle Takeover, it's absolutely disgusting. The thing that pisses me off as well, like big Newcastle pages actually like those sort of tweets. You got obviously the guy from the Newcastle Consonian supporters group. He was liking tweets saying that, listen, I'm going to kill you, Luke Edwards, like fucking stuff like that. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting. I don't get how they sort of get away with it. Obviously, it's not as bad as this, but I think NUFC 360 is not a page that's kind of like this, every single week, right? They've got an agenda against Julian. Yes, I don't think he's particularly a good player, but they literally just go after the guy every single week. I mean, honestly, it's so obvious how much they hate him. I don't know, it just pisses me off, but I don't know how big Twitter pages get away with stuff like that, really, but pretty much, of course, Luke Edwards, and speaking of the other side, we've got Steve Rafe now, of course, obviously, we've got a history of him, but in terms of Steve Rafe, obviously, replied to this post saying that if Newcastle were, obviously Justin Barnes was to say this about Newcastle, that it would have been a club statement, or would have been heard somewhere else really, apart from Luke Edwards, not like from a random journalist, I think he said, but yeah, I'm not going to tell you what to believe, guys, I'm just here, I guess, to report. But in terms of, one thing I always don't get about the takeover, though, I constantly hear this from like our journalists, like if Newcastle were to get relegated this season, like the Saudis would pull out the deal. I don't get that, like surely they want to buy Newcastle, they wouldn't be asked what division we're in. I mean, yes, the value of the club would definitely, obviously, be decreased if we were relegated. But, the Saudis, right, these are people with hundreds of billions of pounds. £100 million to them is like £100 for us. Like, it's not much of a difference to them. Like, I really don't get why they would pull out a deal if we get relegated. Like, surely they want to buy the club and want to take the club forward. Surely they would buy regardless of what state we're in, to have the right intentions. But I don't get that point, personally. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, to be fair, journalists obviously know a lot more than me, but yeah, I'm not here to tell you who to believe, guys, but Luke Edwards claims that, again, that Justin Barnes has obviously postponed Newcastle, I guess. We're not going to be sold until at least the end of the season. And Steve, again, said unless it's a club statement or someone else says it, it's just not going to happen. But yeah, who do you believe, guys? Obviously, I'm not here to tell you. I'm just here to give you two sides, I guess. But yeah, I don't like making these videos. To take it, I'm just, what's the word for it? I'm guessing just soaked up, you could say, about the takeover. Like, I've just lost all interest in it. Mike Ashley for me, I just want him out. I couldn't give a shit who takes over at this point. I really couldn't. But as long as the person wants what's best for the castle, that's all I really care about. But Mike Ashley's a shit owner. And Steve was needs to fuck off as well, let's be honest. Until both of them are gone, I mean, it's just going to be a nightmare. But at the same time, now, will I still be buying tickets to Newcastle? Yes, I will be. So I might mug in the end, probably. But yeah, it's how things go, really. In terms of this, you know, people just get anxious all the time, so I thought I might as well make a video. But listen, I'm going to draw it there, you know. Hope you guys enjoy watching. Sorry if you want me to give a side in it, but listen, I'm not here to... I don't want to give people thoughts, you could say. I don't want to sort of mislead towards a certain group. I'm trying to call it as neutral as possible, but of course, you know, I have obviously been in contact with one before and I haven't been in contact with the other one, so take it what you will. But yeah, I'm going to draw a line there, guys, and hope you enjoyed watching. And yes, I'll see you on the next one.